Hey guys, I'm going to be answering a question from one of my Facebook friends. They inboxed me on Facebook, and I'm going to go ahead and answer the question on here right now. So here it goes. I just would like your opinion on something. I've been with my ex for a total of 2 years. We broke up and then got back together. Now, for the past 6 months, we have been carrying on a relationship without strings. I want more because I love him so much. And I'm assuming that he wants more too because he always talks about how great we would be if we were in a relationship. I really don't know what to do, but I know that I don't want to keep on going on like this. I want to be his girlfriend, not his girlfriend without the title. Um, and I don't know if I should continue this on until he asks me to be his girlfriend or should I move on? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. My voice is a little scratchy. Um, the reason why I named this vlog Standards, Worth, and Loving Yourself is because this, I feel like, is a huge case to that situation. I think that one major issue with getting back with your ex immediately after you guys break up is that you don't allow that time to pass in between. And when you don't allow that time to pass in between, you don't give yourself growth. They don't get growth, you don't get growth. And when you don't have growth, they expect you to be the same person you were when you broke up than you usually are because you didn't have that time to grow. And the reason why that I recommend that you should have that growth in between the breakup is because you get the opportunity to heal. You get the opportunity to meet new people. You get the opportunity to grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. And you don't get that when you jump back into the relationship. So I feel that was one thing that you did wrong with which was jumping back into the relationship. Um, Another thing, that if you knew that you loved him and you knew that you wanted to be with him and you wanted more, then I feel that as a woman, you should have already discussed that prior to jumping into the relationship because men are simple. And my best friend always says this all the time, and it always rings in the back of my head, that if you give a man 20%, he's going to take 20%. If you give a man 50%, he's going to take 50%. We as women, we set the pace of the relationship. We set the standard of the relationship. We set the pace. The standard, same thing. We set it up. Okay? So a man is only going to do so much. You know what I mean? So if you felt, like I said before, if you wanted more, that should have been discussed prior. So now you're going into 6 months without a title. You know what I mean? And he's probably enjoying this. He may not. We don't know. I don't know what kind of guy you're dealing with. You know, he may be liking this. He may not be. I don't know. You haven't had a conversation with him about it. What bothered me about this letter is the fact that, or this email or note or message or whatever, is the fact that you said that he talks about how you could be a great girlfriend, but he doesn't make it official. That's an issue for me because as a man, I know that men, if they want something, they're going to go ahead and get it. They're not going to play games. Women, we are emotional. We play games a lot. But a man, if he wants you, he's going to make it official. He's not going to play games. But if he is just playing games and he's just doing his own thing, then he'll go with the flow. Okay? So I just want to say, I'm going to recommend you to do this. I'm going to recommend that you have a conversation with him. You're never, never, never going to know what's on his mind or what's going on if you don't say anything. It's better to be honest and open than to be quiet and defeated because there's no way that he can guess what's going on. And men are the worst guessers. You're never going to get anywhere with him if you don't just go ahead and say it. Okay? And I'm not saying that you have to make an ultimatum. Just be a woman about it. Just come to him very sweet and just let him know how you feel. Say, I want more. I want a relationship. I want to be your girlfriend. I want more. I want us to grow. I want us to be more than this. I don't want to just be your friend, you know what I mean? Or just this girl that you're dealing with that, you said that you have everything as far as a girlfriend, but you just don't have the title. That's an issue. And if you don't nip that in the bud immediately, it's going to continue. Okay? So I think that you should go ahead and talk to him about how you feel. Okay, there are 4 things that can happen from you discussing this with him. Number 1, he could say no. He could say, I don't want a relationship, pinpoint blank, and he can walk out of your life. Okay, it's gonna hurt, yeah, but that's a good thing because now you don't have to wait another 6 months to figure out what is going on. You don't have to waste another 6 months. You can know what he wants at that point and you can move on with your life. Okay? Or number 2, he can say yes. He can say, I want to have a relationship. This is what I wanted. This is what I want. And you can have a meaningful relationship. You can grow, be together, happily ever after or whatever. Okay? Number three, he can make an excuse about not wanting to be in a relationship, something a little shady excuse about, I like the way that things are right now. What's the problem? What's going on? If he says that, you need to run for the hills. Okay? He's not taking you seriously. He doesn't want that. And you need to respect that. You need to move on. Don't try to make him be your girl, your boyfriend. No. If he says that, that just knows that, he's doing his own thing right now. It is what it is. Or number four, he could have a really genuine reason why he doesn't want to be in a relationship. A genuine reason could be school, his career, where he is financially in life, where he is mentally in life. He may not just want that right now. If he says that and you know that he's genuine, you need to fall back. You need to respect his decision. You need to be his friend. I'm not saying continue on this girlfriend without a title. Don't do that. What I'm saying is you need to back off completely and let him find himself. And if he really, really loves you, he's gonna say, you know what, I have a great girl. I don't want to pass it up. And he's going to be in a relationship with you. That's not forcing him to be in a relationship. That's helping him to make a decision. Okay? And at the same time, you're kind of just, you know, helping yourself. You don't want to sit there and be in a relationship with somebody for years and years and years and you don't even have a title. That's ridiculous. You don't need that. Keep in mind that if you don't say something, this can continue. And I know that you don't want this to continue on for the next 6 months. Okay? You don't need it to continue on. This is why I talk about you need to raise your standards. You need to have standards. You need to know your worth. You need to love yourself. Also, you need to pray. You need to learn to pray. Pray, pray, pray. Use discernment. Ask God if this is the man for you. As God's going to give you it's going to be clear. He's going to let you know straight up what this is and what you need to do. You know what I mean? And you can do that prior to asking the question. You can do it after. It doesn't matter. But you need to really, really figure this out because I'm hurting for you because I know, because I've been there. I've been in the situation where I just tried to fit myself in it. You know what I mean? Being with someone that I know that I love, but trying to make it work. It doesn't work. You're going to get yourself hurt. You need to be verbal. You need to open your mouth and to tell him what you feel. Because if you don't say anything, he's never going to know. And if you don't say anything, you're never going to know. There's no point of, pursuing this if there's no, you don't want to waste your time, basically. You don't want to waste your time. So I encourage you to talk to him, tell him how you feel. I encourage you to pray. I encourage you to just know your worth, set your standards. As a woman, you don't have to wait around for someone. You don't have to do that. You don't have to sit there and be in a relationship with someone and not have a title. You're better than that. You deserve more than that. So I hope this helps you. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If anybody else has any questions, I will answer any questions. I love answering questions. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. I don't care. Just inbox me. Follow me on Twitter. It's Ashley Vocals. And other than that, keep God first and be blessed.